Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I will be preparing Punjabi Chole Masala. I'm wearing this attire because I'm having a potluck, the Indian potluck. So my all friends are coming, so I'm wearing this attire. So let's start with preparing Punjabi Chola. I am using clarified ghee butter. That is must in any kind of chole that I prepare. It's a masala chola in the North Indian style. I will prepare. For that, I'm using clarified butter. You can use any other oil, but preferable to use specifically clarified butter in this chole masala. Ingredients I'm using is cardamom, green cardamom, black cardamom, clove, ginger, and cinnamon. So these are my chickpea. These are the soaked chickpea, overnight soaked chickpea, in which I will put all the ingredients that I have showed you. And I'm preparing in an Instapot. You can prepare in any pressure cooker. I'm using Instapot. So I will put all these ingredients, will put water, and will pressure cook it for some time, like for 10 minutes. You can keep it 10 to 15 minutes so that it can properly cooked, and all the ingredients, the raw masalas and the raw spices can be just infused within that. And I'm putting salt, 1 to 2 spoon of salt, and turmeric you can put it so that it can get blend it away. You can see how I'm using it. So it depends, like for the quantity, how, because I'm preparing like 2.5 cup of chole, so accordingly I'm preparing the quantity. So this you can see, then you can add a clarified butter into this. So clarified butter is very important to add it. Let's start with the raw spices that I am preparing just for the chole masala, in which there is carom seeds, green cardamom, clove, cinnamon, black pepper, Kashmiri mirch, and coriander seeds. So you need to just roast this. There will be a very good fragrance. You need to roast it. That will come after that once you will roast it. So this is the special spice that I'm preparing just for the chole masala. So we will put all this masala. We will blend it once it get cooled. So we need to roast it. We need to cool it down, and then we need to blend it. So once we will blend it, the texture will come like a powdered form. That texture, that powdered, we will use it specifically for the chole masala. So I am just preparing a raw. You can buy it at the store also. I prefer to prepare it at home. So this is very important recipe that I'm sharing it with you right now. For any questions, you can just message me. I can clarify if there is any confusion. So see, like this is getting roasted and the fragrance has started getting coming up slowly. So it's really worth it to prepare from the raw. So this is something that you are using it from your own kitchen, all the masalas. So now after putting some ghee, we need to put asafoetida just for the digestion. Asafoetida is good. So I am putting asafoetida, then you need to roast it properly. Then I will put my onions. Now you just roast it. I'm just using spatula. You can roast it for some time. Then you can put your onions in it. As I'm putting onions, I'm putting like more onions because I'm preparing 2.5 cup of chole. So it requires big 2 onions. So of course, medium to big onions is very much important. With the quantity as you're preparing. But if you are preparing 1 cup of chole, then just 1 fine chopped onion is perfectly okay. It goes with that. So I need to just saute it for some time so that the rawness of the onions should go away. That is very important. As you can see, I am sorting it and the color is getting changed. So it needs to be golden brown. The color needs to be golden brown so that the rawness will go away. And the next ingredient that we will be using is ready. That would be tomatoes. We will be using tomatoes. So I am using like 5 tomatoes puree. You can use any fresh puree tomatoes, preferably fresh puree tomatoes is preferred. You can use frozen one also if that is convenient for you, but I use the fresh one. That is most preferable. Then you need to saute it so that the rawness, again for the tomatoes, my favorite word is rawness. So the rawness of the tomatoes will go away and it just get blends with the onions that we have already put. So it is very much important to just roast it, all the tomatoes, and get the fusion of onions and tomatoes mixed, so that now I'm adding some salt and turmeric because I have already added some amount of salt, but with the gravy that I'm preparing, we need to add more salt as per your taste. I have like 2.5 cup of um, uh, chickpea, so that's why I'm using that more salt, and then I'm using turmeric so that it just blend it with the onions and tomatoes at the time of when I'm preparing gravy. So this is important part. And you can put more turmeric also. I prefer turmeric because it reduces in inflammation and it has anti-inflammatory properties, a curcumin. So this is very important thing in all my Indian meals, that I always add turmeric. Even in any kind of meal you can use turmeric, it's really good. I'll just saute it for some time so that it just blend it. Then I'm using my this spice that I have prepared, with the raw ingredients, my chickpea chole masala. This is just a masala I have blended, if you can see that. Then I will just use green chilies. If you can handle green chilies, you can put green chilies. I'm just using the big green chilies and the small green chilies, fine chopped. I'm using it. So if you can handle green chilies, you can add it. Otherwise, you can skip this as well. Now I'm adding some ginger in this. I have this fine chopped ginger, so I'm adding a good amount of ginger. Ginger is really good. It gives a good flavor in every gravies, whether it is chicken or whether it is any vegetarian meals. Ginger is must according to me. You can also add garlic. I don't put garlic. I usually avoid garlic in some of the things. Use garlic also. I don't prefer it. You can just saute it for some time again. You can saute it, and then afterwards you can just put the chole masala that we have prepared and blended. This is like raw chole masala. You can use like 4 spoons as per the quantity you are preparing. As I'm preparing 2.5, so 4 to 5 spoons you can put it. If you are preparing like 1 cup, then you can prepare 2 spoons. So it depends upon the quantity you are preparing, and the color that will change is like dark red because the spices and everything that merge with it, and it really gives a good flavor with that. Now our final chickpea are properly cooked in the pressure cooker in the Instapot. Now I will add this gravy that I have prepared, and it's a dark red, very delicious, very good fragrance gravy. I will add it in my Instapot so that it will infuse with all the chickpea, and it will give a very very tasty thing. So one last ingredient that I always want to share it with you, that is amchur powder. It's mango powder, you can say. So in Hindi we call it amchur powder. In English it's mango powder. You can add it. It gives that tangy and the sour taste, and that goes really good with the chickpea. Now I will mix all this gravy in my Instapot, in which all the chickpea along with the spices. I will just put everything in that, like all the gravy into my Instapot. I have added all my masala gravy in the Instapot so that it can infuse with the rest of the ingredients, and then pressure cook it. And then voila, this is my chickpea masala chole. Thank you for watching till the end. Don't forget to subscribe my video at the Taste Bloom Travel. Thank you everyone. Thank you.